There we go. Oh, hey! You caught me doing a little paranormal spring cleaning. You know, it's always good to throw out the old and bring in the new. Or as I like to say, we'd better get rid of it before it gets rid of us. Also gives me a chance to go through some of those old YouTube comments. Like this one. Welcome to Bone Town writes, "Who's a retired medical examiner have to boo to get a shout out around here?" Well, Mr. Bone, wish granted. In fact, I took it a step further and contacted some of your old colleagues at the Minerva County Sheriff's Department. And they said, in a profession where time is of the essence, it was always good to know we could rely on a quick bone. So as we move forward into this new season, why not help me out and dust off the old like and subscribe button, so that we could face the greatest evil together, the YouTube algorithm. Well, I'm sure either way, I'll still end up in your YouTube recommendations. It's like my mom always said, you're like a bad penny. You just keep showing up. The hell? I love that newly non-cursed smell. Speaking of not cursed, today's video is brought to you by That Is Impossible, and it's titled 43 Minutes of Insanely Strange Videos That Will Creep You Out. As usual, I'll be leaving a link to the video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give them a like and a subscribe. But without further ado, let's get in the mix. Get it?
In just a few moments.
What the? Is that a Dementor? I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Harry Potter. What?
Who are you?
Have you heard about our savior?
It was like a big creature.
Demon Lord Gashapon?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
So I'm
that
sitting
one.
out here on my deck, right?
Yeah.
That bird isn't moving. And that one.
Hi, I'm James LaFleur and you're watching the Impossible
James
channel. Welcome
LaFleur.
aboard. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. Today we're going to be taking a look at the most mind-blowing, unexplained and creepy videos that will definitely make you say no way. From bizarre and creepy encounters with creatures such as Bigfoot, underwater anomalies and mysterious phenomena caught on camera, you're definitely in for a treat. Are you guys ready?
I am.
Let's go.
Saddle up. Saddle up. Let's get it done.
Now, I don't know about you, but when it's a beautiful
Borealis.
night outside, I usually like to lay down and watch the stars, the moon and the sky in general, and I keep asking myself if it's really just us, human beings, as a rational and intelligent race in the universe.
That'd be awful if we were.
And I guess that most of the times, lots of people ask themselves this exact question.
Is that a beam? Okay.
Is it just us, or is there maybe something else out there?
That could have come from the ground up, though, to be fair.
Now, recently, the internet has been completely baffled by this topic for some reason, and there have been several videos popping up on social media and many other places that may be evidence of something else out there.
We're not baffled, okay? We're not baffled, okay? The problem is that science is confused with its own, okay? You can't mathematically say, and I'm not talking about the Drake equation. That's something entirely. You can't have an infinite amount of space and planets and suns and all this stuff and just go, well, you know, it's going to be really hard for intelligent life to exist, which is impossible because we exist. So, but for some reason, science has this thing that says we can, I'll go on a tangent, but let's just say that science uses math to explain things, yet when that math debunks what they have explained, then apparently it's just preposterous. They jump from facts to preposterous, and that's what drives me nuts. But if you ever have questions about it, please let me know. I've been studying the extraterrestrial thing forever. I should have a doctorate in ufology. I can tell you that right now. From the University of Richard Dolan.
El doctor.
I've never seen anything like it. It had a bunch of
One of the most recent videos that have been baffling internet users all over social media was supposedly recorded in Everett in Washington.
Alright, what do we got?
This is what was seen. Check this out.
Looks like Dryerland. Okay. It's like these jellyfish UFOs kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I've never seen anything like it. It had a bunch of sparkling lights on and stuff.
At first, what appears to be a balloon hovering very slowly over Everett can be seen. Then, when the person zooms in, we can observe several tiny spots of light shining all over the object.
Okay, so right off the bat, I don't think this is like an extraterrestrial UFO. It's UFO because it's unidentified. But what I'm going to say about this is going to be really simple. One, there could be like, it could just be like really light, thin thread, balled up or something like that. But because it's reflective, it's reflecting the light from the city off of it. So it looks like it's sparkling. That being said, I'm not saying that it's not, because I wasn't there and I don't know what it is, but I prefer stuff when people record stuff like this, and I can say I prefer it. They're not in control of it. But if I could see it do something that is unconventional, which means like it zips around and then stops and then changes direction, something like that is I get more excited about. Something that's just floating, it could be, you know, I consider it air tumbleweeds. It could be pretty much a bunch of just lighter than air stuff that's meshed together and it's reflective. But once again, I never say it's not, because I wasn't there. I don't know what it is. I don't have it in my hand. It's not tangible. So I don't know. I will say I don't know.
Whatever this thing is, it's not producing any sound, as in a drone.
I wouldn't
so it's
just say
not
that
one.
this is ducks.
And it might just not be a balloon. So what is it?
Man, I'm aggressive today.
But
I'm
it doesn't
sorry.
stop there, and things just get even stranger.
New season and a new me.
A couple of weeks ago, Lucas Villafañez captured something chilling while working at his home. Now, Lucas has a very interesting social media profile, but he usually posts things about his daily life. It has absolutely nothing to do with mysterious, strange, or creepy things caught on camera. But in one specific occasion,
more legit.
Lucas noticed something really strange hovering just next to him, and he was able to capture it all on camera, and this is what he saw.
¿Qué onda, chabón? ¿Qué mierda es eso, boludo?
What the hell is that?
¿Lo grabé?
What appears to be a cylinder-type object can be seen
Do it
hovering
again?
just
Can
next
we
to
watch it
Lucas'
again?
property. In the video, we can see it flying straight into the woods and disappear. Completely baffled by what he just saw, Lucas stayed there and recorded more videos in hopes of capturing it again.
Con flor ahí, boludo. Había un objeto re raro, boludo, que fue volando de ahí hasta ahí, chabón, derecho. Hasta ahí a las matas, boludo, se metió. Estaba re zarpado, boludo.
Did it come back?
Capaz que sale de vuelta.
It'll probably show up again.
After posting the video to his account, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments. Internet users were divided and baffled. While some state that this could be a drone or maybe a cableway of some sort, others left comments saying that this could actually be a mysterious object going into a cave.
Agreed.
And this is the reason the object disappears straight into the woods.
Yeah, it
Now
looks
Lucas
like
did
it goes
his
into the
best, and he
mountain.
went over to that mountain to find out more.
Yeah.
And this is what he captured on camera.
Por el tamaño de los árboles, podemos darnos cuenta de que era bien grande lo que pasó por acá.
Yeah, it was.
Pasó por acá y no sé si habrá sido ahí o ahí.
There's like a little clearing there.
Para hacer un teleférico no es porque cables no hay. Después un dron se escucharía. Esto hace mucho eco y no puede ser que pase un dron sin hacer ruido. Igual que un avión a control remoto lo mismo. Haría ruido igual. Dejo a su interpretación. Ahí hay pura mata nomás. No hay lugar para aterrizar nada.
It appears that whatever this thing was, it probably wasn't a drone. and it's not a cableway, so...
Okay, that is not a drone. I don't know drones that look like toilet paper rolls. I've never seen that. But I will say this. It is very interesting that, number one, he doesn't record a lot of stuff. And it's very interesting that a lot of what he's showing here, this tube thing, is referred to in ufology a lot. The cylinder UFO is not an uncommon one. Now, I've had discussions in comment section about this. Some people believe that this is, if you were to believe that is a type of extraterrestrial ship. Some people believe that it's reptilian. I personally believe it's Palladian, or the tall whites, who also are a part of the Tic Tac thing. But And right now somebody's going, whoa, you're throwing a lot of information at me. I get that. I'm just saying that people who are familiar with it. But specifically, the shape of this immediately screams not drone. Now, is he in the same place that this was shot? I can't verify that. You can't verify that. But it is definitely a pretty interesting video, and it doesn't seem like something that he would do, or if you looked at his timeline, that he's done since. Even though he's gotten millions of views off of this one, he might have just went back to his regular stuff, and that's pretty good too. So we'll have to keep an eye on him. I like this though. This cylinder UFO is a very common UFO in ufology.
What is it? Curious, Lucas continues climbing the mountain and he finds a cave. It could maybe answer why the object simply disappears. But I don't know, the cave doesn't seem to be as large as the object is. In your opinion, what do you think is going on here? Could it be that this object went into a cave of some sort and vanished inside the mountain? And where did this object come from?
The history of
What's
that
your
mountain
take?
or area would be very important too when it comes to this sort of stuff. What did the legends
But these kinds of
say
mysterious
about this?
phenomena just keep occurring, and last week a video went viral of what appears to be a glitch in the sky. The video was captured
glitch in
in
the
China
Matrix.
and the source is unknown. Check this out. Unfortunately, the video is really short, maybe suggesting that this could be faked or something like that. However, if we pay attention to it and watch it over and over, we can see that the people on the street are all observing the same thing on that cloud.
Alright, I've paused it. These are definite shapes. I don't know if those are just holes in the cloud and maybe that's the sun breaking through. This is very interesting. This must be one of those atmospheric phenomenon, out-of-body experience things that they talk about.
So if this is the real deal, whatever this thing is, it could be maybe a fleet of luminous objects. Drones or not, it's very difficult to say.
Yeah.
Or maybe an unexplained glitch of sort. What's your take?
I don't think it's a glitch, but I think that it's interesting. I have no idea on that one. What do you think?
In
Stop listening to
1979,
me.
in
What
the
do you
small town of Ottosdal in South Africa, miners working in a pyrophyllite mine dug up mysterious metal spheres known as the Klerksdorp spheres.
These are
Now
interesting.
these dark and reddish-brown, somewhat flattened
Yeah.
spheres range in size from 1 to 10 centimeters across, and some of them have these 3 parallel grooves running around the equator. After analyzing the spheres, researchers and experts came to the conclusion that they were somehow manufactured. But here's the problem, and here's where things get really strange.
It's a timeline.
These metallic objects have been dated up to 3 billion years old, making them what geologists and researchers consider to be an out-of-place artifact, which means that this is most likely evidence of a civilization that existed either billions of years ago or way before our history books.
Yeah.
But when it comes to strange artifacts found in mines, there are quite a few, and a couple of weeks ago on January 25th, a TikToker by the name of YuraAmir28 shared a really strange video of what's supposed to be a sculpture of an angel that was supposedly dug up from a gravel pit 340 kilometers away from the Russian town of Zaya. In the video, the miners talk about how they excavated it from the ground and they take pictures with it, and they talk a little bit about how they regret doing so because they feel something odd about it.
Вот это да, короче, разрыли экскаватором такую, ну я скажу, эмоции просто не рассказать, душа куда-то аж упрыгивает.
I don't think this is real, by the way.
Не знаю, конечно, не описать, это просто не рассказать, почему так, что это такое. Ну там сейчас на вертолете прилетят все эти дела, и вот пока не приехали все эти товарищи, мы вот тут с ребятами.
Now, according to the uploader, they informed authorities who came and retrieved the statue by chopper and took it away. However, this is where things get strange and creepy. After the video was uploaded to TikTok, it amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled by it.
Yeah.
Some left comments saying that the size and proportion of the head, the eyes, and the mouth are the same as the man around it, and that the face looks real, not carved, and that this might actually not be just a statue, but most likely some sort of petrified angel. Others compare this to a Simpsons...
Okay, that's... If you're not familiar, that's not what angels look like, or how angels are described in the Bible. They don't look like humanistic. So I don't know. We have made them look like that, but that's not actually what they look like. So I don't know. It does...
episode where Lisa actually finds the skeleton of an angel during an excavation. There were even some internet users suggesting that the statue actually moves by itself at a certain moment. Check this out.
I don't know.
Now, even though many internet
that,
users see the statue's face moving by itself, many others do not, like myself. What I do know, however, is that I have to agree with many internet users who state that there's a really creepy vibe to it, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, if it's the face or if it's the statue itself. Something about it just doesn't feel right. Now, to make things even stranger and a bit confusing, Irina Kachinga, the secretary at the Elga coal mine complex, released an official note stating that the statue was actually lying around there for quite a long time, and that the people working at that mine did not excavate it and just made up a story on it. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Do you think...
So wait, it was there, it had been there for a while, people knew about it, and this is an official statement from the company, I guess. And they just never excavated it. And now that they have, Pandora's box has been opened, and now we are doomed.
I think this is indeed the statue of an angel that was excavated, and maybe the Simpsons predicted it. Is it just a fake or made up video?
It looks like it's holding a sword.
Something else entirely.
Here's the thing, it could be something that was specifically made by the company or something before. It does look realistic though. It's very creepy realistic.
Now, I don't know about you, but going camping all alone late at night in the woods isn't exactly the best of idea, unless of course you are a very experienced camper. There are many things that can happen, from getting lost in the woods to coming face to face with a bad-intentioned human being. The list goes on. The thing is, there are a number of people out there who would include another thing to this list, and that would be coming face to face with Sasquatch or Bigfoot type creatures. All over the world, there are thousands of supposed encounters with this tall humanoid being that people call Sasquatch or Bigfoot. And to be honest, there is little to no proof of it. But the little proof that there is enough for us to scratch our heads and keep us awake at night.
Oh my god, no. That.
Is that a witch?
In this video, for instance, originally uploaded by the Music Memory Lane on YouTube, a channel that does not exist anymore, Lucas and Jerome spot what appears to be Bigfoot just behind one of the trees. Moments before they can actually get closer to it, something happens and they run.
Hey!
Ghoul!
Hey! Oh!
Guys. Okay. I understand being scared. I do. But that's terrible. I don't know what that is.
Very strange noise.
Coyotes?
Seems to be coming from some kind of an animal.
Now, Chris Dickinson lives in Oklahoma and runs the YouTube channel known as Sooner Sasquatch. And he is in constant search for what he calls the Sasquatch people. And mostly all of his videos are him in the middle of the woods camping in search for evidence of the existence of these creatures. And I would say that in some videos, Chris was able to capture some compelling evidence. In this specific video that we're about to watch, Chris was annoyed by something he heard late at night in his campsite. He leaves the campsite for just a brief moment to check the surroundings. And this is what happens.
There's something over here. It smells like something. God, it stinks. I'm by myself
Smart. Real smart.
in pitch dark. I have no light source.
Okay.
All I have is this night vision camera that I'm trying out.
Chris left his tent with a
So he's going out there to be a sacrifice for Bigfoot, is what he was doing.
night vision camera and a not so good flashlight because he heard some sort of commotion happening just next to him. When he reached this specific place, he says that he feels this awful smell. Now at this specific moment, if I were Chris, I would have left this place and probably gone home. The thing is, Chris stayed there in hopes of capturing something on camera. But what happens next will chill you to the bone.
As I was walking out, there was some commotion over here. So I came over here and it smells like a freaking animal.
Okay.
Whoa, the hell was that?
Did you see that?
No.
What appears to be a humanoid figure can be seen lurking and watching Chris silently, just behind one of the trees. And if you watch closely, you can actually see a breath of warm air escaping the creature's face in the cold night. Whatever's going on here, Chris realizes that he's not alone and that he's being watched, and he gets out of there as fast as possible.
Next. I wasted too much time on that.
After watching this video
What?
countless times, I still can't make out exactly what is it
Yeah.
that I'm looking at.
Next.
All I know is that for a brief moment it looks as if it's a head with two dark eyes. Whatever's going on here,
That could be
it could
anything.
be Sasquatch or maybe something else. Whatever this thing is, it gives me the chills and I don't even know why.
That's his buddy Mike. Mike, get over here. I thought I was alone.
One of Chris' subscribers by the name of Earth Traveler left a comment saying that at 2 minutes and 7 seconds, something is peering out through the branches, then moves the branches aside and moves back, and then it peers out again, and that he sees something human-shaped. Alabama Sisters Paranormal says that she sees a huge canine head, but there seems to be a smaller one, or maybe it is just higher.
Mad props to the people that watch these videos over and over and over again and analyze every pixel to find stuff that maybe the other person didn't find. I can at least say that. I don't believe in this particular thing. It could be anything. But mad props to these people that go through the videos. You guys, some heroes don't wear capes.
Higher up in the tree.
Or crosses.
What do you think is going on here? Is it possible that Sooner Sasquatch actually caught evidence of the existence of something like a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot? Or is it maybe something completely different here?
Do kids still say mad
What's
props?
your take?
I don't know. I'm old. Not a fan. Next.
Usually when people are sitting down with friends or family during dinner time and start talking about unexplained topics, it's very interesting how everyone has an unexplained story to tell. The thing is, most of the times, there is a really good explanation to unexplained things caught on camera. Sometimes,
The wind?
there isn't.
Bro, what the is this?
Wait, what do we got? What?
What the No way, bro.
Well, it's a dude. What's going on? What's weird about it?
Nobody's supposed to be up there, bro. What the You can't even see his face. Oh my god, bro. What the
Where is this? What's happening?
Bro, what the
Bro.
No way.
And I guess this is exactly the case with a social media account by the name of ProHoodWinker. She was casually
So, before we go to the next one, that could be just a camera issue, but I do like when they show like the different multi-cameras, because usually you can't mess around with security tapes, okay? You can get in a lot of trouble for that. So, but I'm thinking low light, probably can see it, and that's just his dad, you know, coming to see if he wants to go out for some late night Dairy Queen.
recording a moment in her life during the afternoon when she noticed something really strange, something that
Mad props to dad.
neither her or anyone on the internet could explain.
I just remember
This
doing that when I was
is what she caught on camera.
What's up, guys? I'm watching this video on repeat. Your guys' comments are amazing. And someone just pointed something out that I cannot believe what I am seeing. All right, you see homeboys walk up to me with the dog, the strange dog, right? But check this out. Right here at 42 seconds, you can see through dude with the glasses as he's walking past the tree. You can see the tree through him. Watch this right here. Here we go. Hold up. Almost. As he's walking away. Right there, you see through the tree.
Apparently, ProHoodWinker was recording a moment in her afternoon when these two guys come up to her and start arguing about something. Well, she posted the video to her account, and this is when one of her subscribers noticed.
It's the sun. It's the bleaching of the sun. It messes with the camera lens and it makes it look like it's see-through. That's what that is. Not paranormal, but a good catch because it's quick. But yeah, I've actually done that before, where you'll be recording somebody and then you'll turn and you'll be at like outside in the woods or something, and then the sun's blazing down, and then you'll catch, and it the light kind of blurs them out for a second. Looks cool though.
That the guy in glasses is actually see-through.
But
which
that's
is
like
basically
perfect.
Impossible.
Like the way that
some internet users are stating that this is
Light
just
blending,
a camera glitch due to the effect of the sunlight being contrary to the camera lens.
Yeah.
However, even if that were to be a good explanation, it would not explain how we can actually see through the guy in glasses.
Yeah, well, that's the part.
After the video went viral, many internet users were divided.
Yeah.
Some believe that this could actually be a glitch in the camera lens,
yeah,
while others think that this is a glitch in the simulation and that there is no explanation to it. So ProHoodWinker, in reply to many internet users that were in doubt, posted another video. Now in the second video we can actually see what she's talking about, and it's very clear. We can actually see through the guy in glasses. Many internet users were left completely baffled by this video, and some suggest that this could actually be a legit glitch in the Matrix. but I'm not too sure about this. What do you think?
I
Is it
think it's
actually
just the
possible
light.
that we're living inside some sort of digital simulation, and that this video, for instance, is evidence of such thing, or is it maybe just camera illusion, or maybe something else? What's your take?
I think it's just light bending, or light on the flare on the camera lens or something like that. But I think it looks cool, and I think it's a great
In
conversation
2014, biologists
caught a
Ron
ghost
Douglas
marine.
and Glenn Jeffrey conducted
pretty good.
groundbreaking research
that
to
might
explore whether animals, including dogs, could see ultraviolet wavelengths. Their findings were very interesting, to say the
That's
least.
how they see ghosts.
They
Gotta
concluded
trust your
that
pets,
certain
people.
animals, notably dogs and cats, are capable of perceiving frequencies invisible to the human eye.
Yep.
This discovery not only expanded our understanding of animal vision, but also opened up fascinating speculations about what these creatures might be seeing.
Look, he's got him.
Leave it. Jamie, if you're backing away from it, then let's go. Let's go.
He's got him.
What are you doing?
There you go. He's got him. He's got him.
Now here's the thing. This research suggests that dogs and cats might actually have access to realms beyond human perception, potentially glimpsing into
We got a pair of
dimensions or
pantalones.
realities unseen by humans. Some speculate that these animals could be sensitive to phenomena such as ghosts or paranormal
Look at that.
events.
Look at that. That's a trash bag, but look at it.
I'm out here in my living room again, which is right by where that chair moved the other night.
What do we got?
And I don't know, there's just been like scary shit going on around that. What was that? Oh,
What?
Oh, no.
And from the hundreds of videos where dogs and animals can be seen reacting in a very strange manner, sometimes barking or staring at absolutely nothing. From all of these videos that could maybe prove the existence of ghosts and entities, there's one in particular that recently caught my attention.
Is there a ghost?
The video was recently posted by a social media profile by the name of Emma Jean XO7. Emma was spending the night at an Airbnb. It was just her and her dog when all of a sudden, her dog starts reacting as if there's someone there. Completely creeped out about it, she got her camera and immediately began to record. And this is what happened.
Is there a ghost? Yeah? What is this first? Where's the ghost? Right there? Where?
Clearly disturbed, her dog continues on barking as if there's something there, something that
Not too
Emma
weird
can't
so
see.
far.
And intrigued, but at the same time scared, Emma continued on recording, and this is what she caught on camera.
What the?
Did you see that? If we slow-mo and rewind the video, you can clearly see what looks like the shadow of a
Oh, I
hand trying to
have
reach
seen
out
this
for
one
Rosie,
before.
Emma's
This
dog.
one's wild.
After being posted, the video amassed millions of views, and internet users all seem to agree that this has to be one of the best video evidence that may
'cause it's
actually help
so
prove
subtle.
the existence of ghosts and shadow people.
Boom.
But when it comes to creepy encounters with shadow people, it doesn't stop there.
That is good stuff. It's very subtle. It's understandable. People understand what's happening. And it seems pretty difficult to fake. Unless you had a friend over there do a little shadow puppet, you know? But this seems pretty legit to me. I'm going to go with yes, yes please.
A couple of days ago, I came across a very strange and creepy video posted by a social media profile by the name of Declan. Now, Declan's parents usually post family vlog type videos in their TikTok page. There's nothing mysterious, creepy, or scary about it, with the exception of their latest video.
Oh, good.
Declan's mom was just about to check up on him while he was reading a book.
Oh, I think
And
I've
all
seen
of a
this
sudden
one.
she
Is this the
captured
peeker?
something chilling on camera.
You got a peeper?
Pay very close attention.
Here Here we go. Yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one. This is the peeper. We got him. There he is. See him? Did you see him? He was peeping. Now, I think as I stated in the last one when it came to this one, I don't think it's real. I think it's just somebody putting like a blanket thing over them and standing on like a little stool or something, because it's obvious it's Halloween and maybe they wanted to make a spooky video to upload and this is what they caught. I wasn't there. I'm not saying that's not what it is, but it seems like a likely scenario that people do. It's like, make a little spooky video, it's Halloween, and we'll upload it and we'll get 1 million views, which I need to start doing.
What at first looks like a person peeking out the window scares the heck out of Declan's mom. She runs outside to check what's going on.
But they could just pick up
and
the
this is
stool
when she
and run around
realizes
real
that
quick.
there's absolutely no one outside. Completely creeped out about it, she goes back inside and immediately locks her door. And after uploading the video to the internet, it amassed millions of views and left a lot of people divided. Some think that this could be a bear or maybe a person, while others believe that this could be a legit paranormal encounter of some sort. Now, taking into consideration,
that's a you need to call a priest or pack up and move ASAP kind of problem. Well, I would agree normally, but I think that it's just, you know, maybe the husband put the thing on, he looks through the window, jumps off the stool or bucket or whatever, grabs it, and while she's running out, because she doesn't go to the side of the house. She didn't go to the other side of the house. So, but, and it's Halloween. It's too much going on to make me believe it's not real.
the
But
height of which her window is at, if this were a person, it would have to be a very, very tall one. If we slow-mo and rewind the video, you'll see that whatever this thing is, it appears to be wearing a cloak, and it also appears to be featureless, no face, no eyes, no mouth, no nose, which suggests that this could be a legit shadow person. Now, a shadow person or a jinn is described in certain cultures as a dark
back to the
humanoid
jinn.
figure
He's
that
on the
usually
jinn again.
wears a cloak and has no face. Now, taking everything into consideration, the height of the window, her reaction and everything else, this could be the real deal. But still, I'm not too sure. I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that this could be a person stalking her house? Maybe a bear? Or something else entirely? What's your take?
The only, here's the thing, I will say this, the only thing that makes me believe that it could be real is if that kid would have turned around and saw that, it would have terrified the child. And I don't think you should put your child in a predicament that would freak them out or traumatize them in order to get like your TikToks in. I think that maybe you should avoid doing that. Because if the kid would have turned around and would be like, that's not dad, and then freaked out and started crying, you could cause some serious problems in the development of the child. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, I think it's dad, and he put on his best plastic bag.
Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I travel along the coastline, I always look at the ocean and think about how vast it is, and how much of it is still unknown. I mean, if you think about it, an area the size of the USA would fit 37 times inside the ocean.
What do you think of that?
That's quite a lot of space to cover. And as far as I know, we have covered only 20% of it.
We know more about the moon than we do our own oceans. Think about that. That's why the Megalodon is still there. We know it. We that watch this channel know it. It's there, chilling out, waiting for that first scuba diver to go deep. We know it.
This kind of means that the ocean isn't just the home of life that began 3.5 billion years ago. It's also home to many mysterious and unexplained accounts and stories of strange things that lurk beneath it. But apparently,
that
you
is
don't
actually
need to
a
go
real
that
thing,
deep
by
to
the way.
find yourself
Squid
face
or
to face with a very strange
Here
and
we go.
unexpected
All right.
situation. A couple of weeks ago, two fishermen were located in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, in a region known as Bridge Surf Beach. As you can see in Google Maps, this is a very shallow area, very popular as a surfing spot. Usually you'll never find divers or anything like that in this specific spot of the beach. And this is precisely where a couple of fishermen were a few weeks ago when they spotted something really strange in the water. Check this out.
Okay, yeah, this is very odd.
What at first looks like some sort of luminous phenomenon can be seen just a few meters away from their boat. In hopes of figuring out exactly what this thing is, the two fishermen now approach this mysterious luminous object carefully.
This is where it gets weird.
No se le calme mucho. Yeah, no, güey.
Wow. All right, here we go.
It seems that the more they approach it, the more mysterious it becomes. It's not algae, it's actually like nothing they had ever seen before, and now completely baffled.
That's important, okay? That's more important than people like to say. These guys have been doing this since they were kids, and their families, family. They have no idea what this is. They're out on the water every day, okay? So that's good, right? You're not J. Allen Hynek sitting on television going, well, it's swamp gas, and it's a little bit of swamp gas that lights up. That's how we know. And instead, they don't interview anybody that's been in the swamp that goes, listen, I've lived here 75 years in the swamp. I ain't never seen any like that before. Okay, no, they got a scientist that might know something, but nobody's ever seen it before, so it has to be that. These are the guys that you want to talk to. The guys that are out there in the mix every day. All right? That's all I'm saying.
The two fishermen decide to follow this thing around just a little bit more. And this is what happens next. Check this out.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, era la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, a mano izquierda. Mira eso, mira eso, mira.
What is that?
Mira eso. ¿Hay algo ahí?
What is that?
Míralo.
A turtle? That's not a turtle.
Did you see that? What looks like a humanoid being can be seen.
What is that? What is that? I'm gonna have to go Big Trouble in Little China right now. What? What won't come out of the hole again? What is that? Okay? Who does scuba diving in the middle of the night like this? Who does this? Do you do this? What is that? I need answers.
Pacing very
Not
quickly
guesses.
underwater just
Answers.
next to this mysterious luminous object. And notice how at a certain moment there you can actually see very clearly its two glowing eyes.
It looks at him. It looks at him.
The fishermen try their best to capture it all on camera, but when they realize that whatever this thing is possibly not human or from this world, they flee as fast as possible.
This is some of the most incredible stuff I've ever seen. This particular video. What is an ovina?
After being uploaded, the video amassed millions of views and thousands of comments, and internet users were completely baffled. Some think that this is just a diver, even though the two fishermen clearly seem frightened and convinced that this is something else. Other internet users believe that this is something far more sinister. Many left comments stating that whatever this thing is, it's pacing too quickly underwater to be a regular human being. Not only that, many internet users seem to agree that its two glowing eyes are a giveaway that whatever this thing is might not be human at all.
Okay, like when I first saw this video, I thought, oh, it's just because you can look at the bank and you can see the lights on the beach or on facing the water. And I was like, oh, well, that's just light from the beach. And as the boat moves, it looks like the light's moving, but it's just light coming off of the huts and stuff, right? But then you see something like this, and then these guys, those guys would have known what that was. Like, they wouldn't have looked at that going, what the hell is this? They would have seen the lights off the beach before. This wouldn't have caught them off guard. This, and then you got Merman swimming around? Huh? Is this the new DC superhero? Who is this? What? I need answers.
So whatever is going on here, this is possibly not just a regular diver. It might just be something else entirely. But what? What's your take? What do you think that luminous object is? And what about the humanoid figure? Is it a human being?
Look how bright it is.
Or is it maybe something else?
You go in, listen, if you're scuba diving, you go underwater with a light that bright, you're going to start attracting sharks and stuff and predators, okay? Nobody's going to do that. We got them, okay? We got them. That's what we're looking for.
Being a police officer isn't exactly the easiest of jobs. And I guess that we can all agree that most cops have seen it all. After all, it's the nature of the job to be exposed to virtually everything America has to offer.
Yay.
Researching a bit about the topic, I found out that it's not exactly the most uncommon thing for policemen to actually get calls from people asking for help to deal with the paranormal. And this is exactly the case with a video that was uploaded by Julian Petit a couple of months ago. In this 4-minute video, police officers are called to help a woman who believes her house has been broken into.
Okay.
But when they find absolutely no one inside, things start to get weird.
Okay.
This is what was caught on one of the police officers' body cam. Check this out.
What police department?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids.
Does anybody live in the house? That's a weird question for a cop to ask.
But they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Just stay here, man.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known. Police.
Okay, let me tell you why I don't think this is real. Number one, I don't know what police department this is. I don't understand this little symbol here. I don't know what that is. The reason you don't, police officers don't go through doorways like that. You don't just you knock on the door and you open the door, but you don't just walk through it. You open it and you stand off to the side. They call them deathways. Basically, what that means is like people will try to do mean things to you because it's YouTube. I won't say exactly what that is, but you don't want to be standing there because you've got nowhere to go in the middle of. So you push it open and you stand off to the side. The fact that he just goes in is not normal, but it doesn't mean it's not a cop. It's just that's something you normally wouldn't do. You would always stand off to the side and scan the room first and then enter the room. You wouldn't just like, hey, how you doing? After knocking, you don't. Just say it. I've had a little bit of training back in the day when I was younger. All right, let me see how he opens this door then.
Anyone inside?
That he would have done, yeah. Okay, he stands off to the side. That's cool.
While sweeping the woman's house, one of the police officers come face to face with the
see how he
strange
just walks in?
situation.
That you wouldn't normally
After he
do that.
opens one of the closet doors, it seems to bang shut by itself, just behind him. At this point, if I were the police officer, I would be getting the heck out of there. I can't imagine the pressure that they're feeling right now. But these police officers are brave, and they continue on sweeping the woman's house, and this is what happens next. Check this out.
I'll check downstairs, you can upstairs.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Once again, he wouldn't be charging in. I don't think this is real. He wouldn't be charging into that room like that. The reason I say that is because the first thing you would do is you'd call your partner and you would tell him that there is something happening upstairs. You wouldn't just immediately charge into a door that was opening like that. You would find a way to, I guess, barricade yourself so you could hide behind something and continue to call them out of the room. You wouldn't just start charging in there. I don't think this is real at all. So right there, you would think somebody's in the room, right? So you'd start calling into the room and you'd say, make yourself known, come on out. And you would hide behind whatever you could just in case they came out with some sort of object. Not just stand in the hall. That's a trap, you know.
In the video, we can see one of the doors apparently opening by itself, and I guess the police officer noticed it too. He then goes inside the room because after all, it's his job. He checks it out.
It is his job to clear the house. But if you find something while you're clearing the house, you don't just start charging in everywhere.
And then he gets out. When he's about to go downstairs, something chilling happens and he catches all of it on camera. Check this out.
Downstairs clear.
Yeah, I don't think this is real.
Downstairs clear?
Yeah, we're good.
When the police officer is about midway...
No, it's not real. He wouldn't point his gun out the front door where the owner of the house is, because the owner of the house could come towards the front door. No, this is not
down
real.
the stairs.
And after all that noise and all that stuff, he goes, yeah, the upstairs is fine, without ever calling or having his partner help him clear it again. Because he's definitely seeing stuff and he's hearing stuff, and now he's ignoring it and he's going to let the person back. No, this is not real.
What appears
no,
to be
I would need somebody
just
to
behind him,
specifically
and in
point
the
out
video
the
we can
incident
hear it
report
very
for this,
clear.
because I don't think
Completely
it's real.
baffled. It's as if the police officer acknowledges that there's something invisible there, something that he can't deal with. So knowing that there's absolutely nothing else that they can do, they call it a day. After the video was posted,
and he's pointing the door out the front door where he knows that the owner of the house is. No.
Users were divided. Some believe the video is staged or fake somehow. Others think that this is the real deal. Not only that,
who was opening the doors to the rooms? The cops seemed to be very scared. Is this real? I was breathing heavy and brave cop because I wouldn't close the door. Okay. I don't think this is real.
Some even say that when the cop's about to go downstairs, when he looks back the last time, we can supposedly see a shadowy figure inside one of the rooms.
Okay.
And even though I'm not sure I can see a figure inside the room, this is one of the creepiest videos I've watched so far. I don't know exactly what it is about it, but it gives me the chills. But when it comes to shadowy figures, there are two videos that were uploaded recently that may
I analyzed that one way too much,
but before I go on, let me explain a little bit about shadow people. They are usually claimed to be viewed as unrecognizable, fleeting shadows out of the corner of an observer's eye. Some people experience them as a dark mass, others sometimes in a humanoid shape. Most people report feeling some sort of evil intent coming from them, and sometimes not being able to distinguish their face features. These entities have been observed throughout all humanity, and to this day no one knows if they're just a figment of our imagination or if they're the real deal. Now recently, a social media account by the name of VK Project seems to have captured one on camera.
Okay, I've seen this before. It's not recent.
No, stay there.
It's gonna get up. There you go.
Oh my God. Dude. It's okay. It's okay.
Can somebody, if somebody watches this far into the video, can somebody let me know if this is like, because he names his thing Project. So that's what first off makes me feel like it's not real.
VK Project appears to capture a shadowy figure sitting down on his couch. If this wasn't strange enough, what makes it even stranger is the fact that he apparently has a dog with him and it seems to be reacting to whatever this thing is. Some internet users seem to agree that maybe the video is real, while others state that this is most likely CGI or just an edit.
And remember this too, guys, when you watch videos like this. Just because you hear a dog barking, unless you see the dog barking, they can put that sound effect in. Okay? You can put a sound effect for anything into a video. So unless it actually turns and you see the dog barking, then it's probably something that was put in afterwards.
And after watching the video for a couple of times, I've noticed that whatever this thing is, I can't make out any of its features. But because I don't see a dog in the video and there's no more information about it, it becomes very hard to say that this is the real deal.
You see, Impossible and me, we're on the same, like, I don't know.
But things are a bit different in another video posted by Joe Brown Ghost Hunter.
Okay.
In this video, a family is playing with a dog when all of a sudden this happens. Check this out.
We got a little pity? Is that a pity? Hey, what do we got? What's that?
Oh my God, look, Jennifer. There's somebody right there. I got that. Oh my God, I got that. I swear to God.
That was good.
They just confirmed.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What appears to be a patch of white mess can be clearly seen in the video, apparently playing with the dog. A ghost maybe? Or something else entirely? What is going on here in this video? Have you ever experienced something paranormal?
My first question is, have they had a dog before? Because it looks like it's like a ghost dog. And maybe it's one of their old pets.
Normal with your pets. And do you think that dogs and cats can actually see these entities somehow?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. If we can see them under certain circumstances, I'm pretty sure they can see them under certain circumstances.
Well, this is it for now, but
Whew, that was a long one today. I was a little bit more skeptical than I usually am, but he was throwing a lot at me. Sometimes you got to add up some stuff, subtract some stuff, and believe some stuff. That's what it is. That is impossible. Always coming through, always making me work for it. You know, that's a good thing. Like I said before, there'll be a link to the video in the description below. Go over there, like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe too. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. But until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya. So see ya.